D2 Club program. To get it started today, let's introduce our first senior graduating this year, Haley Whitaker. Haley is the daughter of Leasha and Bill Whitaker and the sister of William. She joined the Colonials after a successful youth career with the Keystone Ice Miners, Westmoreland Eagles, Allegheny Badgers, North Pittsburgh Wildcats, and a PIHL Southeast girls varsity team. On the ice, Haley's favorite memories include the thrill of scoring her first collegiate goal and a memorable freshman year team trip to Niagara Falls. Off the ice, she has been a true scholar athlete. Having already earned her bachelor's in psychology, she is currently completing her master's in psychology with a minor in forensic science. Her hard work in the classroom has earned her numerous accolades, including induction into the International Honor Society of Psychology, the Excellence in Leadership Award, and the Robert T. Irwin Scholarship. And as a talented artist, she took first place at the RMU Thrive Art Gala and has been featured in the RMU Rune Art magazine for 3 consecutive years. After next season, Haley plans to finish her master's degree here at RMU and pursue her goal of becoming a therapist. Her advice to the underclassmen is a reminder to stay present. Keep working hard and remember to enjoy the journey because it goes by faster than you think. Haley would like to extend a special thank you to her family for their years of unwavering support and those countless long drives to the rink, as well as her teammates for the lifelong memories they've shared. Haley, we are so proud of your leadership, your creativity, and your academic excellence. Once a colonial, always colonial. Let's hear it for Haley Whitaker. Our next senior, Mackenzie Wilkowiak. Mackenzie is a leader who has been a cornerstone of the RMU women's hockey program for the last 4 years. Today, Mackenzie is joined by her parents Tracy and Jay Wilkowiak and her younger sister Dakota. A native of Western New York, Mackenzie brought her talents to RMU after competing for the Amherst Lady Knights and the LID high school hockey program. Over her 4 years as a colonial, Mackenzie has proven to be a powerhouse both on and off the ice. This season, she has served with the distinction as an assistant captain, a role that highlights the respect she has earned through her dedication and work ethic. Her performance has not gone unnoticed as she was recently named Athlete of the Week in December 2025. In the classroom, Mackenzie has been equally impressive. A health science major with a minor in biology, she has earned a spot on the Dean's List for 6 semesters and earned the Excellence in Leadership Award for 2025. Looking back on her time at RMU, Mackenzie's favorite memory is the thrilling overtime victory against Niagara during her freshman year. Currently, Mackenzie is already making an impact in her field, working as a child development specialist at a pediatric psychiatric residential treatment facility. Following graduation, she plans to attend the University at Buffalo to obtain her master's degree in genetic counseling, with the goal of specializing in cancer or pediatric genetics. To her teammates and the underclassmen, Mackenzie shares these words. These 4 years go by in the blink of an eye, so make sure you enjoy every moment with your team. Always be kind to yourself and to your teammates. They become your family, and those relationships are priceless. Mackenzie, thank you for your leadership, your heart, and your commitment to this team. Next, Erin Cecilia. We're excited to honor Erin for her 4 incredible years with the Colonials. Erin is the daughter of Maureen and Michael Cecilia, and throughout her time at RMU, she has been a true example of dedication, resilience, and pride in wearing the RMU jersey. An only child, Erin brings independence, focus, and determination to everything she does, whether it's on the ice or in the classroom, where she majors in mechanical engineering. Before coming to RMU, Erin played for the Armstrong Airways, and she quickly became part of something special here. Her favorite memory is one that lives in program history, scoring the first ever RMU Women's D2 goal against Pitt in 2022, a milestone moment none of us will ever forget. This season, Erin has served as an assistant captain, a role that speaks volumes about the respect she has earned from her teammates and coaches. Her leadership, work ethic, and commitment to the team have helped shape the culture of this program. After graduation, Erin plans to stay local and attend graduate school to study chemistry, and of course, she plans to remain involved in hockey, because once the game is a part of you, it never leaves. Her advice to younger players reflects exactly who she is. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, they're how you grow, and always remember to have fun. Erin would also like to thank her parents for their unwavering support over the last 17 years and for making her hockey journey possible. Erin, we are so proud of everything you've accomplished and grateful for everything you've given to this program. Let's hear it for Erin. Last but not least, Bree Medved. Bree is the daughter of Jamie and Jason Medved and the proud sister of Braden and Bailey. Family has always been central to Bree's journey, and one of her favorite memories at RMU has been the special experience of getting to be in college alongside her siblings. Bree has been part of RMU's hockey program RMU Women's Hockey for 4 years, and will be back for a fifth, continuing to leave her mark on this program. She has also served as team captain for 4 years, a remarkable accomplishment that speaks volumes about the respect she has earned from her teammates and coaches. Her leadership, consistency, and heart for her team have helped shape the culture of RMU women's hockey. In the classroom, Bree has been just as impressive, pursuing a dual major in health science and sport management, along with a minor in health service administration. Her dedication to academics is reflected in being a 5-time Dean's List honoree. Before RMU, Bree's hockey journey included stops with SUNY Canton NCAA Division III, Pittsburgh Penguins Elite, Steel City Selects, and the Pittsburgh Aviators, experiences that helped shape the player and teammate we know today. When she looks back on her time here, Bree will always remember the team Bible studies, the countless laughs with her teammates, and the bonds that turn teammates into lifelong friends. After next season, Bree plans to graduate after 7 years of college, continue coaching, and is even considering returning to school to earn her teaching certificate, because helping others grow has always been a part of who she is. Her advice to the underclassmen truly captures her heart. Push yourselves and each other to grow as both players and people. Lean on your teammates in highs and lows, and always be there for one another. The memories you make in college are the greatest reward. Give your best in the classroom and on the rink so you can step into the next chapter knowing you prepared yourself for success. She also shares a verse that has meant a lot to her journey. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. Proverbs 17:17. Brianna says she loves her teammates with all her heart and thanks them for being her second family. Bree, we are so proud of the leader, captain, teammate, and person you are, and we can't wait to see what's ahead. Let's hear it for Bree.
Welcome in one final time for the season to the Clearview Ice Arena for tonight's CHE Women's Division II matchup between the Robert Morris Colonials and the West Virginia Mountaineers. I am Andrew Keel, alongside me Caleb McCabe again as we get ready for the rematch to last night. This time it's senior morning for the women's team. Definitely looking to shake off last night's unsettling final score and get a better one tonight.
Yeah. It's sometimes the shorter gap in between games is good. You know, you get more time to bounce back. You don't have to sit around thinking about it all day. Like if it's an 8 p.m. puck drop, then you wake up at like 11, and then you think about it all day. This time you don't get that chance. Right back into it for another one.
It'll be a couple changes in the goal crease for both teams. For the Colonials, it'll be the senior Mackenzie Wakowiak coming in looking for her first win of the season, looking at an 0-4, looking to get a big win here on her senior night. She's got a 5.08 goals against and a 9.06 save percentage. Those two kind of opposite ends of the spectrum. It's a pretty good save percentage.
A little bit.
And a kind of rough goals against.
Yeah, you don't see those together too often. Those ones don't really flow together.
For the Mountaineers, it'll be Caitlin Porter, 4-3 record with a 3.14 goals against and a 9.19 save percentage. So not as good as the numbers for Brunetta last night, but still some pretty good numbers.
Yeah, those are still pretty good. You know, when we're talking about a 9.19 save percentage is not pretty good or not great, that you're doing something right.
So as the teams get ready, we will send this one down as Phil Paczynski gets ready. We will send it down to Phil Paczynski for starting lineups and the national anthem.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the RMU Sports Center, home of your Robert Morris Colonials. Today, College Hockey East presents the CHE Women's Division II non-league game. First, introducing our away team from Hope Gas Ice Pavilion, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Here are today's starters for West Virginia under direction of head coach Samantha Miller. Your forwards today, number 4, Danica Guine. Number 61, Kylie McKenzie. And number 77, Kylie Crabb. On defense today, number 17, Sydney Hewitt. And number 25, Lucy Hollingsworth. In goal today, number 32, Caitlin Porter. And now, introducing our home team, wearing the red and blue, let's hear it for your Robert Morris Colonials. Here are today's stars for Robert Morris, under the direction of head coach Joe Cummings. Your force today, number 10, Lily Lippner. Number 21, Erin Cecilia. And number 24, Haley Whitaker. On defense today, number 8 and number 9, Bree and Bailey Medved. And in goal today, number 30, Mackenzie Wakowiak. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Lineups done, anthem done, as we get ready for the final game on the Clearview Arena for the entire season. Every game from here on out will be over on the Olympic ice surface, so got to make this one count if you're the Colonials.
Yeah, this one has to mean something then. If you're going to get the boot the same way we did off of this ice for the rest of the season.
Trying to remember back. I believe every team's final game so far, 1, 3, and 4, were all wins on their final game on Clearview.
Yeah, we hung out against Syracuse. I couldn't remember because that was...
You guys won against Syracuse, D3 with the upset against Kent State in the shootout, and D4 took down CMU, I believe. I don't remember if that was the last game. I'd have to look back, but I believe every team so far has won their final game on Clearview.
We'll go with it.
Not to put any pressure on
no pressure
the D2
or anything.
Colonials.
It's not like you don't have enough already with your playoff push, but, just what's a little bit more? Need a fast start for the Colonials, though.
Need to reverse the fast start the Mountaineers had last night.
Yeah.
Coming out scoring in the first 30. They need one in the first 30 themselves, as puck is down. It'll be won by Clifford back to the point. The Medveds will play catch. Bree will move it up the wall. With it is Clifford as she gets past Crab, who lost her stick. In the middle, finding Cecilia, poked off her stick, but in the corner. Sent in front, rebound was there. Crab taking the puck there.
Saving her goaltender on that one.
Whitaker will just try and dump that one in. It gets blocked. And the Colonials will circle back into their own zone. Bailey Medved will take her time, moving up the wall, trying to find Cecilia. Goes past her, but out of the zone. Here comes Clifford now, 2-on-1 for the Colonials. Clifford with Whitaker. She'll move it over to her. Try to go back in front for Clifford. Couldn't find the stick. Wide open net. Net is off. No call, no whistle yet. Shot from Moore is blocked by Hewitt in front. Net is still off, and the refs...
He hasn't seen it yet.
Hasn't seen it. Moore will carry it in. Shot there is gloved by Porter and held. As the West Virginia coach unhappy as he still hasn't seen it, despite the fact we're at a break.
He still has not gone to fix it or seen it at all.
The back ref has finally...
Despite multiple players telling him that it's off.
Porter decided, I'm just going to stand out of my crease and...
Yeah, get out of the way until you fix this.
Eventually it is fixed, and we got puck drop again. Mountaineers trying to clear it out, and they do. It'll get past Killen. Now here's LeBert. Try and send it across. Kelly is wide open. Killen able to get back and break up the pass. Puck up in the air. Bouncing around, LeBert will grab it. She'll go back to Kelly, goes past her, where Davis will just send it out the center. That'll go off O'Donnell as Berg chases her down. Goes behind the net. Passes that one off to Patton. Patton up the wall will be tipped by Anderson, and that's enough to get it past Maggie Moore. Killen pressured by a couple, as she'll just spin that one up the center, where it's sent right back by Lindfest. Moving up quickly is Clifford. She moves past Hewitt, goes through a couple legs, trying to get the puck back. Off angle shot hits the side of the net. She's got it now. Streaking in the middle, finding Fila. Shot there is stopped by Porter. Colonial's got a different fire tonight.
Great chance there to start. Lily Clifford walking through, I think, 3 different Mountaineers at the same time.
Able to find Fila in the slot, too.
Good start so far. Definitely a lot better than last night.
Off the draw to be won by the Mountaineers. They'll try and clear it out again, and they do get it out to center. Bailey Medved can't hold it. Lindfeld will elect to just dump it in. Medved, she'll go up the wall, finding Fila. Fila will go off the wall, finding Clifford. She's going to put on the Jets, 2-on-1. If she can get it across to Cecilia, she's home free, but the pass is blocked in the middle by Guillen. Turnover in the slot. Fila wrapping around, has Hewitt on her. Has to circle back, goes in the middle, trying to find Medved. But from behind, Guaran breaks it up, and now here come Crab. Crab's got a rush. In, shot, stick save by Wakowiak. Trying to send it back in front, hits the side of the net. Lindfeld will go back to Crab. Crab tried to send it in front for McKenna, goes past her and goes right to the stick of Cecilia. She will dump it, and the Colonials will go for a full sail change.
They got to hurry up here, though.
Mackenzie, she has it on the rush, but broken up there by Moore. Colonials get it right back with Valeri. She gets it stripped from Patton, though. Mackenzie will go to Patton, shot there, save made Wakowiak. Mackenzie behind the net, goes in front. Lebert tied up, couldn't get the shot off as Berg gets taken out at center ice, no call. Now when we sent on net, Porter will elect to cover it. And we have another offensive zone drop for the Colonials.
Big stick save by Mackenzie Wakowiak.
Yeah.
Off the knob. You know,
Looked like you could have picked that corner.
Just how you plan it out every time to hit the knob of the stick. You know, it's all positioning. It's not luck at all. It's positioning and strategy. Good start for her, though, too.
Hollingsworth will get it off the draw, send it behind her own net. Up the wall, finding Ginn. Ginn will send it back. Valeri putting the body into Mackenzie. As that puck will eventually bounce out. Ginn carries it for the Mountaineers. In the middle, finds Mackenzie. Shot there, save made Wakowiak. And Valeri will just clear that one out the center. Not enough gas to make icing.
Another dangerous chance for the Mountaineers.
O'Donnell spins that one around. Ginn almost pickpocketed by Cecilia. She keeps the puck, though. And we moved over to Anderson. Anderson up the middle. It's blocked by Clifford, kept in by Whitaker. Whitaker dumps it in behind the net. Clifford to chase. She'll try and get there. O'Donnell will whack at it. It'll go Cecilia. Cecilia in front. Whitaker going for a change. Wasn't there. Now it'll go straight up the gut. Medved will go over to the wall. Carrying up Fila. Poked there by O'Donnell before dumped back in by the Colonials. Patton will have it in her own zone. Perfect pass right to Lily Clifford and the Colonials. It's poked away from her to Cecilia. Finding Fila now. Shot just goes over the net. Almost a whole connection by that line.
She just missed that corner, too.
Moore got to wait up. She does get there in time. Taking it all the way around. Trying to break through the defense. Too many Mountaineers in the way. Kelly will start the rush up for the Mountaineers. Moore can't bring her down. 2-on-1. Shot there. Just goes past Wakowiak.
Oh, boy, that was a hole.
And the slot will go back to the point. Shot there, goes wide. Kelly trying to spin around. It'll go to Clifford instead. Clifford in the middle trying to find Fila. Bounces off her stick. And the Mountaineers able to dump it back in. Go for a change as well, do the Mountaineers. Moore will go up the middle. It's kicked by Jackson. No icing. Gwynn will go up the wall. It goes right to Maddie Davis. She can't get it to anyone, and the Mountaineers will move it up. Jackson able to turn this into a 2-on-2. Pass across, goes too far behind Quaron. And she has to regroup. Jackson trying to just clear it out. Sends it right into Lebert's stick. Luckily, ends up in the corner. Puck go behind the net. It'll be picked up by Sarah Killen. She'll move it up the wall to find Whitaker. Whitaker will elect a carry as she gets picked by Curon. And back up the Mountaineers will go. Poked away by Clifford. Now here comes Whitaker, and she gets poked away by Crab. Up the middle, Cecilia takes it. Tried to go through Crab. Ends up pushing that one into the zone, but not enough. Medved will just fire that one trying to find Clifford. As gets enough of a tip.
Found a stick of someone.
And that one poked by Cecilia. Medved on the backtrack, unable to keep it in though. She'll just fire that one back in. Ends up on the stick of Hewitt. He'll move it up to Ginn, past her. And now a race for the puck. Medved pokes it there. Dangerous. Could have been too many men for the Mountaineers there.
Was close.
Moore will carry in herself. Moves into the slot. Multiple on her. Forces her into the corner. Try to send it in the middle for Clifford. Goes off the boot of Davis. Hollingsworth tries to get it out. kept in by Berg. That one might have been close as
I don't
well.
know about that one.
Had a couple close ones last night.
I don't know how the back ref is calling that.
Hollingsworth shot save made by Wakowiak. Rebound stopped by Medved. Another chance stopped by Wakowiak. Medved able to tie up the stick of Hollingsworth to stop the rebound.
Yeah, a whole lot of just back and forth hockey there. I'm going to slap it to your blue line. You're going to slap it back to mine. But it started to turn towards the end. Bree Medved started off the possession, being able to get it actually in deep for the Colonials, and then the Mountaineers coming back to get a couple opportunities.
Off the draw, Valeri will
Heads
send
up.
that one into the stands. Luckily, no delay of game penalty in this league.
Yeah, that one's...
As that one will be sent back in by Amara Maurice.
Did you look at that?
And she's in attendance for tonight's game.
This morning's.
This morning's, I should say. Yeah, I don't know why I said that.
Tonight it's 11 a.m.
Back at the point, Patton poked away by Berg, ends up in the slot. Labart's shot goes over the net. Anderson looking to send it in front for someone, but no stick able to get there.
I don't think Wakowiak saw that puck at all.
Patton tries to send it in front for Labert, ends up back at the point. Yin shot, it's blocked and in Killen. Drops down as Berg will take it. She'll bounce it off the wall, try to go to herself. But Kelly takes it. That'll take a bounce out to the point Yin. Into Labert in the slot again. Killen able to step into her and play the body. Davis, she'll try and go in the middle to find Berg, but too far in front of her. Anderson will go to Kelly as Clifford off the bench lays a little body. Here comes Cecilia. She's got Labert on her, pushes it into the Mountaineers zone, still pushing forward with the puck. Colonials changing behind her, so might have to kill a little time down there. Stepped on the puck there, so
Steps
takes
on
a
the puck.
tumble. That's unfortunate.
It's unlucky.
Kelly loses that one in the slot, but no Colonial there as Hewitt takes it up. Sydney Hewitt carrying in. Shot there, save Wakowiak. Rebound in front, cleared out by Medved. Cecilia will dump it down. And will that one have legs? It will not have legs for an icing. Colonials can change. Crab. She'll move it up. Pushed forward by Toledo, turned over to Whitaker. Whitaker trying to dance past Crab. She can't. Colonials changing in the back. Crab will take her time.
Yeah.
And another late offsides there. We had a couple of those last night.
Yeah. I agree with that one, though. I'm not sure
that
what
was- yeah.
Kylie Crab was doing. We're going to get to the blue line and then stop and cut laterally.
Caught her own teammate
Just
clearing off.
Yeah, just get over the blue line and then do your lateral cut. Why are we cutting off at the wall? But hey, works for the Colonials.
Jackson will win that draw back. It'll make its way up to Whitaker now. She'll start to carry up. She'll dump it in. Jackson will chase. O'Donnell there. She'll move it up the wall, finding Quirin. That one blocked by Berg, but will go right back to the Mountaineers. Carrying up Crab. She's got Jackson on her, able to send that one on net for Wakowiak to cover it. 10-10 to go in the first.
Has been a slower paced first period, especially over compared to last night, where it felt like that first two periods flew by and then the third took an hour. Good start, though, for the Colonials. It's what they needed. Giving up, I mean, when you give up a goal like, 22 seconds in last night, it's not great.
McKenzie will send that one in front. It's sticked by Wakowiak, was sitting right there for Labert, but the Colonial defense able to not let her get the shot off. O'Donnell will corral in her own zone. She's chased by Whitaker, able to move it up to Labert. Labert finds McKenzie. She's pressured by Killen and is forced to dump it in. Moore and Ginn fighting for it. Ginn comes out with it. Ginn wrapping around. Shot save Wakowiak and held. McKenzie and Killen getting involved with each other, seemingly. McKenzie getting under the Colonial skin early again.
Yeah, I mean, you remember from last night whenever you play a Friday night game and someone annoys you and you don't like them very much, you remember them till the next day.
Yep,
it's not
especially on a short turnaround.
I mean, when puck drop 12 hours later, like, you're going to remember who they are.
Cecilia trying to get it out. It's kept in. Patton. Shot there is gloved by Wakowiak, and she'll hold that one 9:24 to go in the first.
Well, yeah, like I was saying, like, you don't forget within the day, so I would expect to see a couple pleasantries exchanged between the Colonials and Mackenzie, and I believe Kylie Crabb was another one that we didn't like very much last night.
Off the drop, Bailey Medved will move that one through the legs again. That one gets past the defenseman in Hewitt as Cecilia pressuring her, and she's going to get a call out of this. Colonials are going to be short-handed as that one gets dumped in. Bailey Medved will touch it, and we will get a call for a cross-check on Erin Cecilia.
Yeah. Yeah, just as we were saying,
Yeah.
just as we were talking about it.
Just like last night, I don't know if I agree with what the call was. I agree with that there should have been a call.
I could see the extension in the arms in that one. I understand, at least I think.
I was
Little bit of a
expecting a
stretch.
hold or a hook.
Yeah. I can see it though from the refs.
Off the draw, Mackenzie back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell fires. It's blocked by Crabb. Rebound from Mackenzie. She can't get it off. Jackson will take her time before eventually dumping that one off of
Her teammate.
Valeri on the bench. And we'll get a whistle.
Just keeping her on her toes over there. You can never be comfortable.
15 seconds killed so far as we get another face-off. That'll be won by Clifford. She'll go to Moore. Moore pressured hard by Mackenzie. She's still able to keep it. She pushes past one. Moore, she will just fire that one, and it'll go on net. Porter to send it in the corner. Clifford out to get there for the Colonials. She gets past one, whacked out to Jackson. Jackson just wrapping it around, sends that one on net. Porter to send it behind. Not necessarily your grade A scoring chance, but kills some time on the penalty.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works right now.
Yeah. Medved will move that one up, trying to find Clifford. It'll go on net for Porter as the Colonials will go for a change. Hewitt off the wall will find Mackenzie, but she turns it over to Medved, and she will dump it right back down. Feel it a chase after Anderson. Anderson leaves it behind. Thought O'Donnell was a little closer behind her. And the Mountaineers start to move up. Labert gets past Berg. Little surprise on the no call on that one.
Yeah, I think everyone in the building looked at the refs on that one.
Patton can't hold it. Berg to pressure her. As that one will go out. Labert dances in the middle. Shot there. Save Wilkowiak. Rebound cleared out of danger by Valeri. Kelly and Valeri now in a scrum along the wall. Throwing the body around. Bailey Medved will have it and send it out.
It's a high stick.
High stick on Hollingsworth. Berg able to push that one forward. She's going to get on her horse to try and beat Hollingsworth to it, but she can't. Penalty is killed. Cecilia back on the ice. Making an immediate impact, taking that puck away from Labert. Down below, Cecilia still fighting for it, but too many Mountaineers as the Colonials changing. Turned over at the line to Davis. She's still got it. She'll just dump it in deep behind the Mountaineer net. Patton will go up the wall, where Labert will take it. She'll go up to Kelly, goes past her. No icing. Moore. She'll go up the wall. Kept in by Ginn. Clifford will come in chase. And eventually Moore with it behind the Colonial net. She'll get it chipped out to Whitaker. And a turnover to Clifford. Bad pass, 2-on-1. Clifford shot. Save made by Porter. Davis backhand shot trying to send it back in front. No one there. Swung out by Prasad. And that'll go down. Wilkowiak will leave it off for Killen. Killen's pass broken up by Ginn. In feet, Clifford to take it. Gets past Guyan. Here comes Clifford. Got one to beat. Force her to the outside and able to just dump it into the corner. Whitaker there. As that one will be moved behind. Guyan takes her time. And we'll rim it around the wall. Linfeld is there. And she'll carry it up. Killen able to pinch that puck off of her as the Mountaineers changing in the back. Killen will start the rush up. Killen takes the shot, blocked by O'Donnell, and will go behind the net.
No support from her teammates as 4 of the 5 Colonials were getting off the ice.
Fila trying to move that one in the middle. Whacking at it. Trying to find Cecilia. She does find Cecilia now. She'll go behind the net. Trying to wrap it around in front. It's stopped by Porter. Cecilia back behind. Goes for a wraparound again. Shot there by Jackson, won't go. Porter stops it again. Medved's shot looking for a tip. It ends up getting blocked by Prasad and cleared out. Bailey Medved will find the stick of Fila. She tried to dump it in. Pinch from Bree Medved goes the wrong way. McKenzie, 3-on-1. Pass across. Got out of danger a little bit by Bailey Medved. A little bit of help there. Carrying up now Clifford. She's trying to get past Crab. Gets past her. Clifford shot gloved by Porter. And she will hold that one. 4:17 to go in the first.
Definitely a better first period than last night for the Colonials. More opportunities. What I was talking about a lot last night is they're running closer together and more as a unit instead of sending a 25-foot pass from one blue line to the next. A little bit closer together, able to catch more passes.
Clifford will win it to the wall. Berg to go up to Moore. Gets poked by McKenzie now. Now she's got a breakaway. McKenzie in all alone on Wakowiak. Save made by Wakowiak. As tempers flaring again for the late hacks and whacks.
Understandably.
McKenzie on McKenzie, and McKenzie Wakowiak stands tall.
What a save. And then Kylie McKenzie diving back into on the glove like it's a live grenade.
Off the draw, it's 1 to Valeri. She'll send that one off the glass. Can't get out. It goes through the stick of Hollingsworth, though. Berg going to start the pressure up. Hollingsworth forces her off the puck, and the Mountaineers dump it back. Valeri will send that one off of Berg, and Hewitt will be back with it. She'll go off the wall. She finds Crab. Crab in the middle trying to find Yin. It's broken up Clifford. Clifford now rushing up, broken up by Yin. She'll leave it off for Anderson. Anderson's shot stopped by Wakowiak as we both questioned the jump up in the booth.
Hurdling the blue line does not make you onside.
Kelly will circle back as she's pressured by Moore. Met from Cecilia now. Still with possession. Pokes it behind the net. Moore to grab it for the Colonials. She pushes down Kelly after losing the puck. That'll bounce over Patton. Trying to push forward is Jackson. It'll be circled back to Berg. Medved, she'll go up the wall trying to find Cecilia. Does not get a tip on that one. As that one bounces right out in front. Screaming down was Jackson. I don't think either Mountaineer defender
knew she
what
was
happened.
coming. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone did.
You get a couple more steps on that. That's a goal.
Yeah.
Because Porter didn't even react.
No, she was
bouncing right out in front of her.
She was not moving at all.
And that's the kind of lucky bounce the Colonials might need.
Yeah, just to get something. First of the weekend, just break the ice at least.
Mm-hmm. Off the draw to be pushed back. O'Donnell. She'll go down the wall. Trying to find someone. It'll poke its way to Cecilia. 2-on-2. Cecilia dangles around the ref. Really broke his ankles.
Yeah, ref was playing some great defense there.
Cecilia loses that one as she's pressured there. But sent out the center. The Medveds will play catch with it. Bree Medved will go up trying to find Cecilia. Ends up finding Hollingsworth, who will give it right back to Bree Medved, where she'll pass it to Clifford. Clifford getting past a couple, but turned back over to Ginn as we got 2 minutes to go in the first. Ginn will try and go up the gut, hits Toledo on the stick, As Moore trying to dangle through, can't get past Garon. Another block from Kieran. As that one will be moved out by the Colonials before being dumped right back in. Moore will take her time with the limited pressure. She'll go all the way across, finding Fila. Fila puts on the brakes, moves it over to Davis. She'll poke it past Hewitt and send that one on net as a deflection by McKenzie catches Porter off guard.
Yeah, 1:30 left. It helps a lot for the Colonials if you're able to get one before the end of the period. Go into the intermission up 2-1 instead of tied at 0. When looking back at the season, they haven't scored all that many goals. I don't know what the number is exactly, but when you're struggling for offense like that, it builds.
That shot from Moore was a screamer as Killen gets taken down by McKenzie. Crab in, shot, save made as Crab goes for another whack after the whistle.
Just trying to put her stick in there and just be annoying. As it looks like Wakowiak is talking to a ref about it.
They did eventually get called last night for the excessive whacks, did the Mountaineers.
Yeah. In my experiences, when a referee tells you, hey, I'll protect you after, and they won't let you do the whacks, they won't do anything. They're doing nothing.
Cleared out the center. Whitaker forced off by Hewitt. That'll be poked out into the middle ice,
1 minute remaining.
where Killen will just get that one far enough across the blue line. Carrying up now Hewitt. She'll go in the middle. Stopped by Wakowiak as she will elect to cover this one as we got 46 now in the first.
Well, yeah, like what I was saying, it builds mentally when you haven't scored very many and another period goes by without a goal. It builds. It's frustrating. So, I mean, it helps a lot if you're able to go into a period or an intermission and look up and it's 1-0 instead of 0-0.
Yeah. Medved trying to get it out. It's kept in Anderson. She'll send it in the middle. Kelly is tied up by Braley Medved. Along the wall. Scrum. Cecilia trying to come out with it. Trying to push it out to center. Too many Mountaineers in her way. Kelly and Bailey Medved will fight for the puck. It comes free. Clifford will spin around, move it up to Cecilia. Under 20 go, can't get it out, but a good bounce will go right to Clifford. Turned back over to Lebert as Colonials got their final stretch. Fila trying to just get in position for a shot, and she can't. That'll be sent back down. Kelly looking to get a shot. She won't have enough time as we will have a scoreless first period. We will go into the second period tied at 0.
Yeah, definitely. Although the score says what it says, it's definitely a better period than it was yesterday for the Colonials. Just got to keep building on it now.
As we will step aside for seemingly a 15-minute intermission, normally a 12-minute intermission. We will, sometime between the 12 and 15-minute mark, we will be back for the second period of Mountaineers Colonials. Second period of play getting ready to begin. Colonials Mountaineers scoreless in the first period. Not without their chances on both sides, though.
Yeah, definitely a better period than last night, as Phil and I were talking about in the snack line, waiting. More chances, better opportunities, just need something to fall now.
Both teams have had their grade A scoring chances on either net. Both Porter and Wakowiak standing tall in their respective nets. Will it be this 20 minutes that we get our first of the game, or will we have to wait another 20 and then wait 2 more to get to the third and then that 20?
Yeah, hopefully something soon. Hopefully. Builds the momentum if you can come out and get one relatively fast. You have to think that the Mountaineers are not, I mean, they've scored more goals than the Colonials have throughout the entire season. I don't know exactly how many, but they're definitely more high-powered offense than the Colonials, so that you think the longer that this goes just exchanging chances, it eventually won't go well.
Fila will take it off the draw. She'll rush straight into the Mountaineer zone, go behind the net. She'll continue to circle, crisscross with Medved, pushed a little bit too far behind her, and now a turn for the Mountaineers. Crab breaking in. She'll try and go across. It's poked and stopped by Wakowiak. That one made its way over to Mackenzie. She just couldn't get it in the back of the net.
I don't think she got a chance off. I think it handcuffed her a little bit.
Again, we'll circle back over the logo. She's pressured by Clifford. Forces a bouncing puck, or she will just dump it in and go for a change. Bailey Medved will go behind. She'll pass it up the wall to Cecilia. Cecilia moves up to Clifford. Clifford met from behind by Lebert. And Hollingsworth will move it out. Off the bench, Whitaker breaking that up for the moment. As we've got a puck bouncing up in the air. Cecilia off the wall. We'll dump that one down. As ref will say tip.
I don't know what it got tipped on, but okay.
Anderson to carry up for the Mountaineers. Pressured by Davis, so forcing a dump in. Killen back to play it. Bounces weirdly off the back bar. And back behind the net it'll go. More to come out with it. Whacking at that one was Kelly. Kept in. Shot there by Patton is blocked by Whitaker. Whitaker pokes that one forward. Jackson trying to bounce that one around. Patton gets there though. Carrying up more. She'll try and poke it past Patton. Can't get any pucks past Patton.
Nothing.
The Colonials on this shift. Kelly trying to wrap around Jackson. She will go into the slot. Shot there. Stopped. And a little bunt attempt out of midair, too, also goes wide from Kelly.
Like that Sidney Crosby goal on Carey Price from a couple years ago. Coming out of the corner.
That one will be dumped around. Kelly to pick it up. Pressured by Moore. Moore able to poke it away from her. And get it back. Moore to just dump that one down. That'll go past O'Donnell. And will not be an icing. O'Donnell trying to get past Jackson. She keeps the puck. Trying to set it in front for Davis. But tied up she was, coming out to cover it, Porter.
Little bit of a slower start from the Colonials so far. Seems like the momentum kind of died. Which, I mean, the Ice Cup will do that to you. It will slow it down.
Got to get your legs back under you.
Yeah, got to take a couple minutes. But they've survived the storm so far. Just need possession of the puck a little bit more.
Again, we'll move it up the wall. Turned over to Bailey Medved. She will just dump it back in. Back with it, Hewitt. She'll go off the wall, finding Quirin. Turned over to Fila in the middle, but her pass broken up again. Back to get it, Bailey Medved. She'll go up the wall to find Fila. Fila finds Clifford. She'll try and poke that one to Cecilia, almost breaking a 2-on-1, but just a little bit too far in front of her. Again. Moving in, she'll elect to wrap it around the wall to find Lindfeld. Turned over to Medved, takes a bounce off of Clifford's boot, and she'll go up. Couple on her, give it off to Fila. Fila and Hewitt fighting for it. Hewitt to take it, go up the wall, but Medved is there. Medved trying to go in the middle, but Hewitt breaks that one up. Hewitt now breaking up, has to get past Moore. Moore able to get a boot on it and swing it back out the center. Home free was Hewitt if she gets past Moore.
Somehow got to that one was Maggie Moore.
Levert's shot is gobbled there by Wakowiak, and she'll hold. 16-12 to go in the second.
That last minute was better for the Colonials. You need more possession of the puck, a little less slapping at it, a little less kind of, I don't want to say mindlessly, but mindlessly just throwing it to the far blue line.
Valeri pressured there by Crab. She will try and keep possession as Mackenzie starts to push in. Jackson able to swing it to the wall. Davis trying to get it out. Lebert keeps it in. Down to Mackenzie. In the middle. Finds Lebert. Lebert moving up. Shot save made. Rebound is loose and cleared out of danger by Jackson. Not able to get out. Patton keeps it in. Patton dumps it down to Mackenzie. Mackenzie trying to go in the middle. It's blocked by Moore. And up the wall. Patton dumped down past Mackenzie. She'll race after it with Valeri. Valeri tries to get out the center, goes off of Crab and will go out the center. As we've got
I
a
think
hand pass
I think.
on the Mountaineer. I believe that's what it will be.
Or I don't think the refs know either.
As we're going to get a face-off in front of the Colonial bench.
It would appear so.
Off the draw to be pushed through the legs of Cecilia. Patton to take it. She'll try and get past Fila. Fila stops her in for the moment before moving up to Crab through legs. Not offsides was the call. Definitely looked like it recrossed the line.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the ruling on that one is.
As that one will go through the legs of Valeri. Able to get it back and send that one across the ice. Cecilia trying to poke it forward. Couldn't get it past Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth will now go up the middle, find Mackenzie. Clifford able to steal the puck from her. Trying to go up the middle, finds Fila. Tried to pass that one over to Cecilia. Was not looking for it. Moore will take it herself now in the Mountaineer zone. Circling around, trying to go across, finds the stick of Mackenzie instead. And back and forth the puck will go. Clifford in a little discomfort there.
Yeah, I think she caught the stick of Mackenzie cutting through the neutral zone.
What a keep there by Whitaker. Unable to do anything with it or the Colonials as out comes Crab. Crab in the middle. Finds one shot there from Mackenzie, goes wide. Trying to catch Wilkowiak going left to right.
Almost had her, too.
Kept in O'Donnell. Ginn goes down to Crab, trying to pass that one across. No one there. Off the bench, it's Anderson. Shot save made. Rebound is loose. Digging at it, Ginn. Crab now trying to set it back in front. And eventually it's covered by Wilkowiak.
Wilkowiak kind of bailing the Colonials out here a little bit. Whole lot like what I was talking about earlier, where they were being more successful, is running closer together and being able to make a nice little 10-foot pass to one another instead of kind of blind and backhand throwing is what we've been seeing more of throughout these 7 minutes.
Berg will dump that one down. Whitaker getting on her horse will beat out the icing. That'll be moved up the wall. Clifford and Medved fighting for it. As we've got a hand pass on the Colonials now. Yeah, it's Medved. Reach down and pass that one off to Clifford.
I guess.
I saw it.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'll take your word for it then. As Lily Clifford seems to be fine after, I guess, taking a stick to the arm or the shoulder or maybe the ribs.
Moving forward, Cecilia trying to break through the D.
Oh, boy.
Going to Clifford. Clifford moving in. Shot save made. Rebound for Cecilia. She scores! Erin Cecilia gets the Colonials on the board with a rebound goal, and it's 1-0.
That's exactly what they needed. Exactly what the Colonials needed. Lily Clifford breaking through the blue line, putting up pass off pads, and Erin Cecilia there to bury the rebound.
Cecilia will put her tied for first on the team in goals and move Clifford further in the lead for team points with her 9th point and Cecilia's 4th goal of the season. Colonials on a high now. It'll be moved to Fila. Fila trying to send out the center. She will. Clifford goes up to Cecilia. Poked there a little bit there. Medved will circle back. She'll try and find Cecilia. Goes past her. Clifford will elect to just let that one go back for an icing. Another one that just bounces right in front. If you put a little pressure on, maybe that.
Some weird bounces from the wall here.
You get a sneaky
or at least
bolt of speed.
At least is if after the whistle, if you're just going to bury that puck anyway, you know. Get under the skin of the Mountaineers a little bit.
Back to the point. Hollingsworth. She'll take the shot. It's blocked by someone in front. A lot of people in the lane.
hit someone.
Hewitt's shot save Wilkowiak. Rebound bounces right down.
And then
And,
early
whistle.
Early whistle.
That one hit maybe the net.
Maybe the net.
Maybe
I'm
the net
not.
coming off.
I don't know.
But that one hit her high, dropped right down in her feet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a dangerous one. As the Colonials will take a wholesale change.
Off the draw, moved into the middle. Berg will get that one out the center. She gets past Hollingsworth. 2-on-1. A lot of Mountaineers on the back. Berg will send it behind the net. Davis trying to flip it in front. Doesn't get enough of it.
I think that was a pass off the back wall.
Killen into the slot. Shot save made by Porter, and into the corner it'll go. Porter will go down, or Killen will go down to Davis. Puck up in the air. Davis doesn't know where the puck is. As Mackenzie behind the D, coming out to play at Wilkowiak, as she will cover that one as she had Mackenzie coming down on her.
Yeah, that one. A lot of the time when I'm going out to play a puck like that, I don't, and I just take the breakaway. But, it works out. I've seen too many clips from the NHL of a goalie coming out to play the puck and just gets obliterated.
Yeah.
That I trust myself on a breakaway.
Coach Cummings wanting a word with the ref, assuming about contact with Mackenzie and her contact with the goaltender.
I would assume.
Now it'll take a weird bounce from Moore, blocked by Fila on the clear, and now here comes Clifford 2-on-2. Clifford and Cecilia. Will cut in the middle, shot will go into the corner. She'll get her own rebound. She'll move it down to Cecilia. Try to be cleared out, kept in Moore. She will walk the line, keep it in, still with it. Moore, shot, glove saved by Porter, and she drops it. From our angle, did not look like Porter was centered to that shot.
Not at all. No, not even close to it.
Lebert's shot save Wilkowiak, breaking down Kelly, can't get it out of the Colonials, and eventually Moore able to carry this puck out. I think both Kelly and Lebert thought that puck was not going to be where it was.
No,
and were not able to whack at the rebound.
Yeah, I think neither one of them expected it to be bouncing.
That goes past Kelly. Tip is called, so no icing. Killen will move that one up the wall to Berg, trying to get it out, and does is Whitaker. Jackson will turn and go up ice. Jackson to dump it in. It'll be sent back. And around the puck will go. Bree Medved. She'll go to Bailey. Up to Berg as she will just tip that one in and chase. Guyan chased by both Berg and Jackson. Coming out with it is Ginn. Digging forward, everyone. Berg comes out with it into the slot, trying to find Whitaker. Puck up in the air, and it'll be whacked back into a corner. Berg on net in front for Jackson, looking for a tip.
If that pass wasn't 100 miles an hour, it could have been a chance.
Ginn will carry up for the Mountaineers. 2-on-2. We'll circle back and goes off a couple Colonials, and eventually Jackson will get it out the center. Ginn trying to pressure up, poked by Medved, offside to the Mountaineers for a whistle.
That was a little late of a whistle. I was thinking that was offsides, and then nothing, but they got there. Need to, since the goal, it's been more Mountaineers than Colonials. Need to keep more of the pressure up, more possession of the puck instead of slapping at it.
Off the draw, that'll be Valeri just slapping it to center.
Yeah, like that. like that.
Hollingsworth will go over to Patton. Patton pressured by Fila, forcing a turnover as Valeri tries to just slap that one back in. Moving in is Lebert, drops back, but goes right to Fila and the Colonials. She'll go over to the wall to find Clifford. Clifford chased by Mackenzie. She'll drop it to Valeri. Valeri, long distance shot, goes just wide of Porter. Trying to go up the wall. Moore keeps it in. Moore trying to dangle in. Goes to Fila. Shot there from distance. Makes its way to Porter. A lot of bodies in that lane. Moore trying to dig it out. LeBert will take it for the Mountaineers. Under 10 to go. LeBert up the middle. Gets met by Clifford. McKenzie is behind. Williams breaks that one up. Here's Clifford. Clifford moving in. Shot save made by Porter, and it goes in the corner as Williams gets taken down and ends up in the back of the net herself.
Yeah, I think she got taken down by a Mountaineer.
Looks like Hollingsworth was right with her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. With stop slapping at the puck as much and make possession. Make a controlled, shorter pass instead of...
I don't think anyone knows where the faceoff's going to be, by the way.
No, nobody knows. No one knows. This ref in the neutral zone wants no part of making that decision.
As it is going to be an offensive zone draw for the Colonials, so saying Mountaineers forced her into the net.
I think that is the correct call.
I would say it's a correct call.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Jackson, Medved standing in the lane, making sure that puck doesn't go out. Eventually it will. Too many whacks at it. Anderson to carry in. She's got to get around Bree Medved. Forces her behind the net. Sent in front for a tip by Kelly, just going wide of Wakowiak. Again, we'll go back to the point. Hewitt waits, fires, shot goes wide, rebound loose over for O'Donnell. She'll send it in front, up in the air. Medved whacks that one with her hand out of danger.
Somehow keeping that one out.
Shot there goes wide of Wakowiak. Pressure meter is definitely widening for the Mountaineers.
Yeah.
Kelly and Medved fighting for that one. It'll go up in the air. Coming down with it is Ginn. Kelly, again, can't get a full whack at it. Medved will just send that one the length. As playing it was
That's not
Porter.
an ice.
That should not be an ice as
No.
Porter played that puck.
Yeah.
But the Colonials at least get a break, but
Get a breather. Need something to switch the momentum up here a little bit. It's only a matter of time at this rate.
as they might get screwed on that one.
Yeah, this should be at center as a mistake
And
on the
Colonials
officials.
should be allowed to change.
Yeah, because this should not be an icing.
Davis stretched out wide, pushing forward Whitaker. Can't get it out. Poked away by Kieran. Shot there is blocked by Medved. Try and go up the wall. Finds Whitaker. Coloni's just trying to get out and get off the ice.
Yeah, just looking for any reason to get off the ice.
Kieran can't get it out. Davis trying to whack at it. Patton keeps it in and sends it in the corner. Medved will go off of Jackson, trying to get it out as a couple people tumbling, trying to get it out, and they do. Davis going to try and get on her horse to break up this icing, but again, another Colonial icing, and still can't change, are the tired bodies.
They are more truthful than we are about that, though. Whenever you get to the bench on an icing, you immediately get off and sit down. Immediately get off and hide yourself behind as many of your teammates as possible.
And have whoever get on the ice pretend that you're huffing and puffing like you've been out there for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Hunch yourself over and pretend like you're dying.
Jackson win. Medved can't get it out. In the slot. That'll bounce out. Whitaker and Ginn fan on it. Hollingsworth dumps it back in. McKenzie. We'll go back to the point. Hollingsworth fires. Blocked by Whitaker. She doesn't know where it ended up. Another block, and it goes out to center. And they're going to get one off in Jackson. Hewitt will go up to Ginn. Another one off for the Colonials. Crabb goes between her legs. McKenzie turned over. Clifford had Cecilia if she could get the pass off as she was changing. But at least the puck is out to center.
Going to be able to get a Medved off the ice.
4 now off the ice. Bailey Medved still on. Again, tried to go in the middle, trying to find McKenzie. Will find Cecilia instead, moving up to Clifford. Here come the Colonials, 2-on-1, 3-on-2. Clifford all the way across to Fila, couldn't get in her wheelhouse. Fila will go behind for Cecilia, goes for the wraparound, in front, off the post. Wide open net for Clifford. Just getting a piece of it, I think, was Porter.
What a save.
Crabb now carrying up. got to wait, drops it for Clifford. Mackenzie is there. As carrying up Moore, kept in at the line, LeBert. LeBert pressured by Moore, has Killen in front of her as well. Patton's shot is tipped up in the air, goes right to Anderson, and will end up in the feet of Moore. Can't get it out. Kept in again. Patton, shot, save made Wakowiak. Cecilia will just try and flip that one out. It's kept in, Patton again. Patton's shot, tipped, rebound for Kelly, goes wide. Patton again, goes down to Kelly. Past her to LeBert, back around to Kelly. 5 minutes to go, out in front. LeBert met from behind by Fila. Shot again, stopped by Wakowiak. And Moore just trying to get it out of the zone. Kept in Patton. Kelly will walk toward the middle. She's pressured by Fila, forcing her around. Sent in front, save Wakowiak. Rebound shot is blocked by Killen. And out of danger, and finally out to center.
Another long shift for the Colonials of defending, as they'll be able to get one off here.
Kelly carries in. Shot, stick save, Wakowiak. Anderson will go down below to Kelly. Anderson tried to go in front, blocked Moore, and sent to the wall. Cecilia to carry up. She'll go off the wall and dump it down. And another icing as Berg could not beat O'Donnell down the ice.
Yeah, need to get a little bit closer to the red line to dump that one, and you'll be able to get the other 4 off the ice. Need something. You cannot be pinned into your own zone for about 4 minutes straight and not expect bad things to start happening.
And the draw, Clifford, as Yin trying to win it forward. It'll be pushed behind the net. Killen will try and go up the gut to find Cecilia. It'll make its way out. Cecilia will get one off. Hewitt will go in the middle, gets past a couple. Shot there, goes wide, past Wakowiak. Huron, pushed by Moore. Moore will take the puck. She'll try and go up the wall. Hollingsworth keeps it in. Shot there, blocked by a Mountaineer. Another chance. Shot by Ginn, goes wide. Kieran tried to send it in front. Colonials trying to get it out. Moore to take it. She'll push it off. Carrying is Whitaker. Here comes speed of Whitaker. Moves past Hewitt. In on goal. Shot saved by Porter. Sent to the wall. Jackson. Down at the goal line. Trying to set it in front for Whitaker. Couldn't get a lane. Now tries to. Just past her. Into the slot, Medved. She'll move to Jackson. Jackson getting pushed down by Hewitt. Ginn will go up the wall, finding Kieran. And the Mountaineers will move back. Hit the line, dumps it in. Bailey Medved out to retrieve. She'll drop it behind the net for Bree Medved. She's chased by Mackenzie, but she'll get it up the wall to Fila. Fila up the middle, through the legs of Jackson, in the feet of Patton. And eventually Bailey Medved will have it, but she can't get it deep. LeBert, pressured. Fila forces a turnover, but getting there Patton to stop her from moving forward. Mackenzie will enter the Colonial zone. Wrapping around behind the net. Goes for a pass in front, and they score! Kylie Crabb on a beautiful pass from behind the net ties the game at 1.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time. Whole lot of pressure for the Mountaineers so far in this period. All that momentum that the Colonials built up in the first period has seemingly been long gone. Still have another 22 minutes left in this game, though, to change the momentum.
Get one back.
Yeah. Shift this the other way.
Off the draw. Trying to push forward Cecilia. Crabb will leave it off for Mackenzie. Now we've got a 2-on-1. Mackenzie. Back across. Crabb. Shot. Scores again. Just seconds later, and the Colonial lead is now a deficit with 2 goals from Kylie Crabb.
Yeah, that one's not good. That's not good, to say the least. I have noticed a lot of seemingly more interest in taking an extra little shot at Kylie Crabb or Mackenzie instead of trying to just play hockey and play the puck. And it cost them. I mean, that's what those two are doing. Like, that's how they play hockey, is they're going to, Brad Marchand style, they're going to annoy you to your absolute limit, and then they're going to take the puck and go score a goal.
Colonials now down a goal as they try and get their second. Cecilia. She will dump it in. O'Donnell. Sent around to Anderson. Valeri keeps it in.
I don't know about that
That
one.
one might have been close. Off the wall. And dump back in Valeri. Colonials offside. Anderson moves that one past Whitaker. Anderson pressuring in. Little stick lift from Whitaker's enough to jar the puck loose. Anderson shot. Will go in the corner. Again, back to the point to Hewitt. Wines fires, takes a tip off of Anderson. Bounces out to Ginn. She'll go back to Hewitt. Hewitt winds and fires again. It's blocked again by someone in front.
If that got to Wakowiak, I don't think she saw it.
Hewitt with another shot and gobbled there by Wakowiak. As we approach the 1 minute mark of the second.
At this point for the Colonials, you are trying to play damage control and finish out this minute and not have anything else bad happen.
Yeah.
That's all you want. There's nothing else negative to happen for the last minute and 5. Then you reload and you come back for the third period, and that's when you can start your push.
Bailey Medved trying to get it out. Whacking at it, Clifford. 3-on-1 for the Colonials. Clifford moving in. Shot just goes wide. Had Fila on the far side. Medved will go down to Fila. Fila in the middle. Trying to find Clifford. She's tied up by Patton. Up the middle. It'll go to Medved. 40 seconds to go. Trying to go up the gut. No one there for the Colonials. Hollingsworth dances past Fila. Hollingsworth in. Shot. Save made Wakowiak and goes over the net. Pushed by Medved to the wall. Bree Medved now will try and get it out. It's kept in by Kieran. Whitaker just trying to get it out, and she will get it out to center. She's got a race for it with Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth will go right back out the center as we've got 10 seconds. Colonials are going to get something in the final seconds. Fila will go to Lebert, and this will just be dumped in for the final whistle of the second period. Colonials down 2-1 after 2 goals in a couple seconds. We will step aside for about 2 minutes and be back for the third period of Mountaineers Colonials. Third period getting ready to begin as Renegade plays in the Colonial ice, trying to get the Colonials one final push.
Hoping for a miracle.
Trying to get a couple more. Off the draw to be pushed back to Moore. She'll go off the wall. Trying to find Fila. Turned over to Crabb, though. Moore pushing through the both of them. And will move up. She's got Ginn on her. Still with possession. In the middle. Finds Cecilia. Backhand shot is blocked. Hewitt will try and go up. It's kept in by Fila. Fila's shot is blocked by Crabb. Crabb can't get it out. Trying to push forward is Clifford. Turnaround shot on net. Cecilia looking for the rebound. Shades of that first goal. Killen will move her way in and keep it in and send it behind. Hewitt will go up the wall to find Crabb. Fila able to poke it away from her. Fila will go down to Clifford. Sent in front, no one there. Poked by Fila. Still keeping it in are the Colonials. Good first shift of the third period.
It's a good start.
As that one's going to be sent down and will be a Mountaineer icing.
The biggest thing for the Colonials team in this third period is that at this point, this is your senior night. This is probably the most important game that a lot of the girls will play in their careers. This could be the last one for a lot. no one cares if, oh, yeah, hey, I lost my senior night, but I whacked 61 in the shin 4 times. No one cares. They care if you won it or not.
And just as we say that, Mackenzie on a breakaway in on Wakowiak, stopped and kept out by Wakowiak. Second breakaway save. Mackenzie Wakowiak stops Mackenzie.
What a save. I thought she was going to slide right back in the
I
net.
thought she was.
I was thinking,
I waited, and then she held it.
I was thinking, get a foot up and dig an edge in. Stop yourself. Stop moving.
D-zone draw for the Colonials. Medved pushing around with Anderson. Will go back to O'Donnell. It's blocked into the slot for Kelly. She can't get the shot off with Medved in the way. Kelly with another shot, another block for the Colonials. In the feet of Berg. She'll go off the wall, where O'Donnell will take it. Goes through everyone. O'Donnell comes out with it. 3-on-1 short. And blocked by Bailey Medved. Bree Medved will go to the far wall trying to find Davis. A little too far in front of her. But the Mountaineers give it right back. Jackson will go to Berg. She'll try and go up the wall. She's met there, though, by Anderson. As a scrum for the puck will come out. Berg to take it. Berg will carry it in. Drops it for Jackson. Jackson takes the shot. Save made. Rebound for Davis on the far side. Cleared out of danger by Patton. Lebert dumps it in.
Oh, boy.
Wakowiak will leave that one off for Medved. Up the wall, past Berg, and all the way out to center. Ginn poked by Clifford. It'll go to Bree Medved. She'll go over to Berg. Try to spring Cecilia free, as that one will not be an icing. Cecilia beats it out. Cecilia will go behind the net. She'll move it for Clifford. Clifford dancing along the goal line. Getting pushed. Out in front the puck will go, as Porter lost a blocker and a stick.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that one happened.
Killen will bounce it off the wall. Turnaround shot goes wide to Wakowiak. Moore will poke that one up to Fila. Colonials can't get it out again. Clifford will retreat back to the corner and send it around the wall. Cecilia's there. Cecilia tried to go through Ginn, but blocked. Lindfeld in the middle. Finding that one blocked is Moore. Carrying up Cecilia. She'll go up to Fila. Fila gets a step on Guillen. Fila waiting as everyone changing, as Kieran will move it up. Lebert. Shot, save made. Rebound was there, cleared out of danger by Bailey Medved. Mackenzie to carry it up. Fires. Shot goes wide. Patton will dump it in deep. Medved whacking at it. Lebert leaves it off for Crab. Loses it for Hollingsworth. Shot. It's blocked by Mackenzie in front. Mackenzie trying to wrap around. Back to the point. Patton dumps it down. It's blocked by Bailey Medved, who will give it right back to her. Mackenzie behind the net, sent in front, blocked by Bree Medved. Turnaround shot, Lebert is blocked by a Colonial. Crab to the wall, will go back to Patton. Now one dumped, swing by Mackenzie. Aaron pass, Crab shot from behind the net, goes wide. Whitaker will be able to dump that one down for an icing.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Colonials are trying here, what we were talking about earlier. You get off the ice, you sit down immediately behind a wall of teammates. Someone else gets on. I was teaching one of the freshmen about that earlier in the year. I forget who I was talking to about it. But I remember that they were like standing like half in the door on an ice and like waiting to see. And I'm
Colonials
like, no.
currently have 6 on the ice.
Trying to buy a second, maybe?
Eventually Berg gets off the ice. Medved will kick that one up to Jackson. Whitaker can't get it out. Cutting in Hewitt. Shot. It's blocked by Anderson. Kelly gets the loose puck. Sent in front. Save Wakowiak. Puck is still loose. And I believe covered. Jackson might have covered that one, but
I don't think that's legal for Jackson to cover that one.
I think Wakowiak did.
I think she got it. I
think she got
saw
her
it on
down.
her pad, yeah. I think she got it.
We got just under 15. Colonials got to get that last burst of energy.
Need something. There do appear to be a lot of tired Colonials on that bench.
Off the draw, pushed back to Killen. Fans on it, but Moore was there to clear it out of danger. Berg fighting for that one. Coming out with a Ginn. Ginn will go out to the point. Hewitt poked by Clifford. Trying to get on her horse to get past Hewitt, and she does. Clifford, but met from behind there by O'Donnell. Clifford will go to Berg. Berg's shot goes behind the net. Kelly will take it. She'll bounce it off the wall. In the feet again. Killen trying to keep it in. She does for the moment, but O'Donnell just takes it and moves it up. Kelly dancing past a couple. Will go back out to center as the rest of the Mountaineers changing. Kelly dumps it in. Chases after it. And eventually Davis gets it off her stick. Just trying to whack it out to center. And it'll be dumped back in by the Mountaineers. Around Moore will go. She will just float that one out to center to get some Colonials off. Kieran. Drop back to LeBert. Broken up Jackson. Jackson will get that one past Guillen. Still moving forward as the Colonials are going to go on the power play here. Shot by Jackson just goes over the net. Fighting for it, Cecilia. She's still with it. Colonials have not given up possession. Mokowiak will make her way to the bench. Cecilia, wraparound in front, won't go. Bree Medved, out, shot, save made by Porter. And eventually the Mountaineers touch it. Couple great chances.
Bree's going to want that one back. She's going to want that one wet.
Deep in her net.
It's not often that as a D-man you can walk into the bottom hash mark and rip it. She's going to be thinking about that one for a while.
Gwen LeBert will take a seat for a hook. Colonials looking to get one here on the power play after they probably could have had one there on the 6-on-5. Clifford back to Medved. She'll go over to Moore. Moore down to Fila. Fila back to the point to Moore. Moore will go down to Clifford. Back up to Fila. Fila tried to go in front. Cecilia. Too many bodies in front. Clifford digging at it. Porter getting in the way. And that'll be sent to center. McKenzie chasing after Medved. And Medved able to power her off.
Medved had no idea that McKenzie was coming that hard.
Over to Cecilia. Pass a little behind her. Clifford offside. Now Colonials are onside. Little miscommunication there. As that one's sent back the length of the ice. Mokowiak will hand that one off to Medved. Medved will go up to Clifford. Clifford trying to go far side to Cecilia. Turned over. And that one will go back down. Medved will move this one up to Clifford. Clifford takes her time, moves it to Fila. Fila now taking her time. She'll go behind the net. Reverses it, up the wall, finds Clifford. Clifford will go up the wall to Moore. Back down to Clifford. Finds Moore. Dances around Kelly. Still with it. Moves into the slot. Goes over to Bailey Medved. Shot there. No traffic in front. Porter sees that one straight in.
What makes power plays work so well, despite whatever your opinions are on the Penguins' power play, I don't care. They are Hall of Famers. They know what they're doing. What makes it work so well is that they're moving without the puck. Right now, all 4 Colonials who don't have the puck are completely stationary and not moving whatsoever.
Jackson will eventually get that one out to Valeri as she'll circle around. Dump in gets blocked by McKenzie. Patton will try and will get that one out to center. 6 seconds to go. Wilkowiak to leave that one out for Bailey Medved as she's pressured by McKenzie. Lebert is set free. Straight up the puck, up the gut, and turned over to Hewitt. Offsides are the Mountaineers. Hewitt taking a shot after. I think if that's your game later tonight, Hewitt might be sitting on the ice.
Yeah, a couple of pleasantries exchanged after that one. Couple. Just a few. Just a few.
Lebert and Jackson will go in on the draw. McKenzie and Berg having a little
showing off
mind games.
Showing off the foot speed, I guess.
McKenzie will break in, but Valeri sends that one out the center. Hollingsworth will go over to Hewitt. Clears that one down. Bailey Medved will send it back to center. On net, Wilkowiak will elect to cover it for a whistle as we approach the halfway mark of the third period.
You hope that when you're thinking about it, when you're coming back, you always know you're going to get one power play. You always you can bank on that you're going to get one. They'll do something, you'll get one. That one has come and gone. Now you're kind of going to have to create your own offense for the Colonials. The given chances are gone. You have to make something yourself now.
Moving up is Clifford. She'll go over to Fila as the Colonials look to get something on the rush. Drop pass finds Clifford. Killen trying to just whack it to someone, ends up on the stick of Fila. Fila moving around, shot will go into the corner. Sent behind by Clifford, but the Mountaineers will give it right back to her. Clifford seemingly can't get a handle on it and loses it to the Mountaineers. Killen. Off the wall, it'll go to Clifford. Clifford trying to just poke it over to Cecilia. Couldn't get enough on it, but gets it back herself. Takes a shot from distance, just goes wide. Kieran. Her pass deflected by Cecilia, cutting down Berg, trying to break up that pass. Berg able to get possession. She's going to walk past Ginn. Shot from distance, stopped by Porter. Now Hollingsworth will carry it. Poked away Berg. Davis will hit it in the corner. Jackson tried to send it in front, hits the skates of the ref. That's not a sight you want to see.
No, never.
Jackson tried to go back to the point to Moore, a little bit too far from her. She'll have to skate over to the wall to get it. Moore behind the net, trying to walk away from Hollingsworth. Sent in front, Jackson trying to whack at it. It'll end up in the corner for Hewitt. Trying to get it out, Davis keeps it in. Shot from distance, goes wide. A little zone pressure here for the Colonials. Shot by Berg is blocked by her own person, Jackson. Jackson turnaround shot up in the air and goes over the net.
Oh. This is what you want for the Colonials, though. Start hemming the Mountaineers into their zone a little bit.
Killen can't keep it in. It'll go out to center. Medved will circle back as all the Mountaineers changing, trying to go for a quick up for Berg. Finds her, but catching her from the bench is Patton. Patton will go up the wall, take a bounce, but it'll go to Bailey Medved. Medved will try and find Clifford in her feet. And taking it is Levert. Up to Kieran. And it'll go back to Levert as she'll move in. Levert goes across. Ian hits the skates of Fila. Eventually goes to Anderson. Anderson will go behind the net. Up to Patton. Patton back down to Anderson. And it's blocked by Bailey Medved. But the Mountaineers keep possession. Medved gonna throw some pressure on the wall. Lebert tried to set it in front there for Kelly, and it stopped and held.
As I saw, looks like Jackson's over getting an ice pack from the EMT
Yeah,
for,
looks like her hand.
yeah, her hand or wrist. Maybe. We'll see what happens with her for the rest of the night. Or morning, I should say.
It's afternoon now.
Afternoon, good enough.
Back to the point, Patton. We'll dump that one in the far corner. Over to get it now is Hewitt. All right, Anderson in front. Lebert, shot save made. Rebound is still loose. Multiple whacks at it, and it'll end up behind the net. Moore without a stick. Has to keep it away from Kelly. And doing a good job keeping the puck away. Before reinforcements come. Looking for a wraparound there was Kelly. It's blocked.
Oh, boy.
Bouncing out in the middle. Carrying out Cecilia, but turned over. Lebert. Shot, it's blocked. Valeri just trying to whack it out. It ends up in the corner. Kelly, that'll get flipped to the wall. Patton, dump back down. Kelly to grab it. She'll give it off to Anderson. Anderson to circle back around. Try to set it in front. It's blocked by Moore and sent out the center, Cecilia.
That'll die.
That will not have enough for an icing. Dumped all the way down by the Mountaineers and will be an icing. Bailey Medved will get there.
Lebert had almost had a grade A opportunity when she was wide open, bottom of the circles, and I don't think anyone, including Wakowiak, knew she was there. Thankfully, the puck just rolls through her feet. Could have very easily been 3-1 for the Mountaineers.
Davis and Lebert will step into the draw. Trying to win it forward was Davis. That'll be rung along the wall. Medved to try and keep it in, and does. Trying to just get it in deep. Patton. She'll go up to Lebert. Ends up on the stick of Medved. Couple bounces, and right back to her stick. That one will go off of Crab, right back to Medved again. And eventually go behind the net for Bailey Medved. That one will go off the wall, past the stick there again. And the Mountaineers will start to push up. Berg putting on the pressure on Patton, forcing that turnover to Medved. Up the gut it'll go, finding Whitaker. Whitaker just dumps it in deep. Back to get his Gian. She'll go up to McKenzie, ends up going past her and goes to Maggie Moore. Moore. She'll start going straight up the gut. Trying to dance through, gets poked away by Patton. Tried to send it back in front for Berg, goes past her. Berg sent in front, in the middle, up and over the net on the shot from Whitaker. Might have got a piece, it was Ginn.
I'm not sure who got a piece of it, but Whitaker had a beautiful opportunity.
Just too much height on it.
Yeah, too much. Trying to get it over the pad and just went up and over the net entirely.
But the Colonials are knocking on the door. They've had a couple chances like that.
It's coming. You can feel it. It's coming.
Off the draw, Clifford will win it to the wall. He's able to get it back, but poked away by the Mountaineers. Killen keeps it in, goes down to Fila. Fila goes to Clifford. Clifford shot just off the post. That could have been the one.
It's coming. Like, you can feel it. It's coming.
Moore dances past a couple, gets it out to center. Hewitt will go off the referee and then off her own player in Lindfelt before eventually sending that one in deep. Killen, she'll go up to Fila. Fila will bounce that one off the wall, but right to O'Donnell. As the Mountaineers dump it back in again. Chasing after it is Moore. 4:20 to go. Off the wall, finding Cecilia. She's pressured, but it goes straight to Moore. Poked there by Fila. As trying to get it in deep. Goes through legs, and back it'll go to the Mountaineers. Hewitt just dumps it in. Medved off the wall. Lebert keeps it in, but Davis gets it right back out. Jackson back on the ice. Good to see. Off the wall, Davis fighting with Patton for it. It'll get poked to Jackson. Off the wall, trying to find Berg. Just couldn't calculate that angle right off the wall. Here comes LeBert. We got a 3-on-2 for the Mountaineers. LeBert to the outside. Shot save made Wakowiak. And she holds that one with 3:30 to go in the third.
It's getting about time that you got to take a couple extra chances for the Colonials. You're running out of time very quickly. Need something. You need at least one. Force it to, I believe it would go to 3-on-3 overtime.
Yes. Push back by Anderson. It'll go past Patton and out the center. Patton will go over to Hollingsworth. Dumps it in. Medved. Trying to clear it out. LeBert keeps it in. Bailey Medved whacking at it. Hollingsworth keeps it in. Bree Medved will go up the gut. Jackson just gets it out the center. Patton to try and get it back in. Davis will force her further back. As the Colonials start a change. Up to Anderson. Back with it, Kelly. That'll be blocked by Berg. Still in her feet, and eventually Kelly pushes it forward. Anderson. Drops it for Kelly. Kelly turnaround shot goes over the net. LeBert. Pressured by Cecilia. Turns off her. Down to Kelly. Kelly back to the point. Hewitt. Shot. It's tipped. Blocked. Kelly can't get the rebound. Up the middle. Finding Cecilia. Pushes it past O'Donnell. And will chase after it. O'Donnell will go to Kelly. As Fila trying to force that to stay in. Kelly will get out. 2 minutes to go. Kelly shot, save Wakowiak, bobbled, and then caught again by Wakowiak.
Two thoughts. I think one, that the Colonials need to be a little bit more aggressive on the forecheck in forcing the puck away from the Mountaineers with 2 minutes left. And a second thing, timeout here for the Colonials, I believe, called it.
Timeout Colonials. Got to get something here in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah. As my second thought is that I think Tony Valeri should step up on that shot instead of letting, I think it was McKenna Kelly who was walking in to the top of the circles.
Colonials just need one lucky bounce.
You would assume it is their power play unit coming out, which I believe included Maggie Moore with Bree Medved, Lily Clifford. I think Erin Sakila was one who was in net
and
front.
Jocelyn Fila.
Jocelyn Fila was the other. And then take your pick at who the sixth is coming onto the ice after they get possession of it.
I think depending on where you want them, I say if you want a net front presence, maybe you throw a Nicole Jackson or Maddie Davis out there. If you want someone to quarterback and get a hard shot from the point, throw out Tony Valeri.
Yeah. Personally, I would put more net front. I would go with either Jackson or Davis. Stick them right in front of the net. Assuming that you already have Maggie Moore and Bree Medved.
Yeah.
Seemed that they were quarterbacking the top unit earlier. Well, it all starts with winning the D-zone draw and getting the puck out of the zone.
They're going to throw, just as you said, that first power play unit out, exactly as we predicted.
Yeah.
And it looks like
Nicole
the Mountaineers
Jackson
are going to match them.
Yeah, with their top line. Jackson is standing by the door, so I would assume she's closer to the door than Maddie Davis is, so I would assume it's her for the sixth.
Off the draw, McKenzie sends it towards the net. It's stopped by Wakowiak. Rebound was loose, but net came off. So we got a whistle just a couple seconds later.
Well, you get a nice little reset. Like 11 seconds later.
1:47 to go in the third.
Need to win the draw.
This is a must-win. Off the draw, turnaround shot from Crab is covered. I think
Okay, well.
based on what we've seen, maybe you make Lily Clifford your 6th skater and put Nicole Jackson on for the face-off, because Jackson has been really good on the face-off dot.
Clifford did win that one. Well,
There was a little toss-up for it, but I stand corrected.
yeah.
Moore will start the push-up. Moore will Koyak to the bench. Moore shot goes over the net.
It is Jackson.
Cecilia takes the clear attempt. That one looking for a pass off pads, maybe to Moore. Down in the corner. We approach 1 minute. Clifford in front for Cecilia. Couldn't get a stick on it. Back to Medved. Medved just fires that one. It'll go pop out in front. Jackson couldn't get there. As
Almost
we
done.
have 1 minute to go.
It's an awkward situation for Porter.
Over to Moore. Moore carries in, goes across to Cecilia, too far in front of her. Now in the corner, down below, Clifford. Goes up to Fila. Fila back to the point. Moore waits, fires, tipped, and goes wide. Hits off Jackson. Fighting for that one is Clifford. She'll go back to the point. Medved keeps it in. Tries to go across as Crab will send that one the length of the ice, but an icing called. Mackenzie was there to put in a rebound. Believe that should have been the timeout for the Mountaineers. I don't know about that call.
I think that one's completely fair.
Timeout, West Virginia.
I mean, I think she had clearly beaten Maggie Moore to that puck.
We'll see if they put this at center ice then.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Refs don't seem to be talking about it all that much.
They're going to drop it at center.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
so.
they're dropping it at center.
Yeah, the ref just made the signal for it.
So do you put Wakowiak back in? With under
No.
30 to go, I don't think you can.
No. If you lose the draw, you've essentially lost the game anyways.
Yeah.
You have to just win the draw, go immediately into the zone. If there was like 50 seconds left, then yeah. I'm putting her back in. But with under 30,
This is a must-win draw.
yeah, if you lose it, you're going to spend 15 seconds trying to get it back, to get the puck back in the first place.
If it doesn't end up in the back of the net before that.
Yeah. Your best case is that they win it back, ice it, and then you get a no-zone draw with like 21 left.
If the Colonials come back and score in the last 30 seconds, that's got to be a big blunder there for Crab if she just fired it instead of passing that up to Mackenzie, who was already behind the D.
Already had a breakaway, yeah. Going for the
hat trick, actually. She has two.
Oh,
Crab
does
has
she?
two.
Oh, that's right.
She was definitely going for the hat trick. She was not passing up that opportunity.
No. Personally, I mean, it's tough to pass. It is hard. It's easy to sit up here and say, oh, well, I would have moved that one up to my teammate. But it's harder when you're in the moment. You see the hat trick.
Jackson in on the draw. Able to just push that one forward. Moore trying to push it. It'll bounce out. Clifford will just get that one over to Cecilia. She tries to dump it in. Hewitt with it. Blocked by Jackson in her feet. 15 seconds to go. Clifford dumps it in. That's going to kill a lot of time. That'll be moved up the wall. Not kept in by Moore. 5 seconds to go. Sent on net. Medved just has to fire it towards the net. But not enough time. A closer game, but the Colonials fall to the Mountaineers 2-1 on home ice. Thanks to two Mountaineer goals within 30 seconds of each other.
Yeah, definitely a better played game than last night. Ultimately, just not enough for the Colonials. And that one will also essentially end their playoff hopes.
I do believe.
I think they need 3 wins, beating RIT and then Niagara twice at Niagara.
Yeah.
Will essentially put an end to that one.
I don't think it's official. I think they need one more loss, but they need to win out against RIT and Niagara.
Win out against 3 difficult teams.
But with RIT being the team they're chasing,
a win would help.
A win would be huge for them.
Huge.
But we will have to see. That will be next weekend here. I I think it's the Friday game. No, it's the Saturday game next weekend. Will be the D2 Colonials versus RIT. Season on the line, potentially.
Potentially.
We'll have official total. I'll have an official word on that come next week when we get that game.
Yeah.
But that will be it for this morning game as we drift slowly into the afternoon. We will be back in about 7 hours.
Yeah.
For the D1 Colonials, their senior night, as they take on the Kent State Golden Flashes in their final home game of the season. Not a lot of playoff implications, but
No, not really.
seeding on the line.
Well, sort of. Sort of, not
2
really.
games left, 2 wins, and there's potential for a jump.
Sort of, but
2 losses, and
still,
it's a potential you fall.
yeah, it's essentially set in stone.
As that will do it. We will see you in about 7 hours for that game. D1 takes on Kent State on the Olympic ice surface around 7:45.